Life here is very simple and very basic. To most people from the city, including myself, life here seems very hard. You have to leave everything behind and live a lonely life here. I might be able to live like this for a week, but not 3 years, or 10 or even 20 years. I probably can't keep going like this. It takes huge determination and commitment to come here and learn martial arts.
Anything with a form will vanish like a dream. If you only pursue the skills, you will never understand the foundation, and you will have no energy to fight. You have to be clear about the purpose of Kung Fu. It is not for hurting people. Shaolin Kung Fu's purpose is to practice. It is for your well-being. You practice, you suffer, you steel yourself. You live a better life, and then you become a better person. We integrate Zen, martiality, and medical care.
Like Shaolin Kung Fu, their practice embodies Zen and martiality via decades of medical practices. This integral approach is unique. It stresses mind adjustment and self-improvement. Prepare the mind to master highest martial spirit. Master martial arts in Zen. Understand medicine via martial arts practice.
Does practice with your mind train you to be more powerful? Yes. Practicing with your mind will give you power. Power you can use in combat. This is what's so unique about Shaolin Kung Fu. It regulates the mind and your thoughts, and it regulates the power in your body.
Another protege of Shide Jian, Agnes Chen, is a psychology professor in a university, researching Zen martial medicine. She collects useful data to analyze the relationship between qi and power.
By observing practice sessions, we learn about circulation, about the connection between muscles and bones. Traditional Chinese Kung Fu stresses practicing with your mind. It's commonly called internal power. What is internal power? My understanding is that it's the elevation of internal strength and energy. When this energy is improved, health improves. When that energy is high, it has an effect like so. One can punch more powerfully.
We practice on the mind and the consciousness to optimize our physical condition. This is what we call Xinyiba. Through incessant practice, our physiques are tuned to their uppermost limits. And when your condition is optimized, you can practice almost any combat skill. Any individual combat skill you care to name. It's quite an incredible thing.
Live a celibate life and become a vegetarian. Vegetables are easier to digest.
Remember, sheep and cattle are fed on grass, yet they have incredible stamina. Meat gives you the power of meat, but grass gives you the power of nature.
So it's better to be a vegetarian when you're practicing?
Definitely, to smooth the qi.
If you have a mixed diet, then you'll complicate your digestion. The internal and external cannot be synchronized. Where will you find the energy? We eat too many dead animal bodies. When we took their lives, what kind of condition were they in? Angry. For people like us who practice seriously, we don't eat meat. For them, the enemies aren't outside. The worst enemies are themselves. They follow the codes of practice to subdue the evil within themselves.
The more we practice, the happier we become. If we become bad-tempered or ill from practicing, what would be the point of it? That isn't martial arts. Remember, you practice nothingness.
My level of Kung Fu is much too low to fight with the master. So I invited Mr. Li Ka to come up from Hong Kong to fight him instead.
Li Ka is a martial arts fanatic. He has learned from different Kung Fu schools and taken part in many combats. Shide Jian doesn't usually allow his protégés to combat with others. Yet, to demonstrate the practicality of Shaolin Kung Fu, he agrees to let 4 of them combat with Li Ka.
I used to be disillusioned by Shaolin Kung Fu. To me, it was just a bunch of choreographed kicks and somersaults. But this time around, it was totally different. This time around, I encountered authentic and traditional Shaolin Kung Fu. And I have to say, my faith has been restored by what I saw. It's so different from what I've seen before. And it's very different from other modern martial arts combat skills as well. Totally. It really demonstrates the essence of Chinese Kung Fu. It's full of possibilities and rich in styles.
I'm so happy I got to watch the fight. I've never seen a real Chinese Kung Fu fight before. Now I understand how Chinese Kung Fu and Western free fighting are so completely different from each other. There is no definite form. The movement flows as though there are no rules whatsoever.
Roll and go up. Roll and go in. Let your whole body roll in and out. A mouse can be a tiger. Shaped like a dragon. This is for building stamina and nourishing the qi. If you're out of breath, what's the point? You don't want to hurt yourself. Practice with your mind. To learn Kung Fu, you must practice with your mind, not with your arms and legs. Open yourself to your heart. Practice in calmness. The more we practice, the happier we are. Shaolin Kung Fu is the pinnacle of Chinese culture. I am a monk at Shaolin Monastery. I am also a disciple of Shaolin Monastery. I endeavor to promote Zen martiality medicine so that more people can benefit from it. More people's lives will be improved by it. This is the wish of a monk.
Practicing martial arts is a learning process. But not many people realize that. Not many at all. I'd be really sad if this tradition was lost, because this is traditional Chinese culture. I would like Shaolin Kung Fu to reach more people. This would make me happy.